What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? 10:38 Tuesday afternoon, day before the 4th of July. I got an hour and a half before I need to be at work. Had to go do some doctor's appointment, get them shots for the honeymoon. And the past couple of days, I don't know if people are hating, they in their feelings, they butt hurt. I'll let you decide, or are they both? Talking about LeBron yesterday with one of the homies. And I think it's a great deal. I've had people say, how is Luke Walton going to be able to coach LeBron? In my opinion, LeBron James is one of the easiest players to coach because he's unselfish. It's hard to coach my man Kobe or Jordan. Jordan had to buy into Phil Jackson, and Kobe would have had to buy into Phil had it not been for him seeing what Phil did for Jordan and Pippen and those boys. So this is what my boy said. And by the way, I am interested in getting Dwight Howard for the Lakers. You can get him at a good price, I believe. But let's find out. We'll find out down the road. So, text my boy. He said, "So let me get this straight. LeBron, the VAR 2 diss track making sophomores, Lance, JaVale, Rondo, and D12, coached by a dude picked in the second round of Bron's draft. Interested indeed. That sounds like hating to me." Okay, so I think the Lakers are a 4th seed. I think they're going to be better than Utah. Utah's a very talented team, but nobody questioned Quinn Snyder when he got that job. Okay, and my point is, you see the success that team has had. They play together. The Lakers have a third-year player, Ingram, who played very well after Lonzo Ball went down. He did a lot of the point guard duties. Kuzma was a first-team all-rookie player. So the young pieces are there. You have a man who's played in 8 straight NBA finals, albeit the Eastern Conference. But he's a leader. I believe he's a leader. That's just, whether you don't like him as a ball player, this, that, and the third, he's a leader. Rondo Stevenson, I'm not a big Stevenson fan. I ain't going to front. But I dare one of you people who understand and know basketball tell me Rondo's not one of the best point guards you've seen in the playoffs, one. And when his game is on, he's one of the top 2 pure point guards in the NBA. That boy can set the table like one of the waiters you see at one of your finest restaurants, such as, let me see, Eddie V's. If you've been there, they set a delectable table and have good food. Point I'm making is the Lakers have some nice pieces in place. I think Lonzo Ball is expendable now. If you notice, you haven't heard his old man say anything since this whole LeBron thing went down. You got to pick your battles, LeVar. With all that being said, the Lakers are going to be a very formidable team, a playoff team. I have them as a 4 seed. And we're in July, though. I have Golden State, have Houston. I like OKC. I like the Lakers and Utah to battle it out. But I don't understand. What I think is just flat out hating. And I'm going to tell you something. The local media here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, those clowns, I'm going to start with Chris Arnold. If you're from Dallas, you remember Chris Arnold from the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Skip Murphy. Now he's on sports radio. You should have heard him Saturday. These players ain't loyal. I'm not making that up. He said that about 4 or 5 different times. And him and the dude he was working with, wouldn't it be funny if the Lakers didn't get any of the free agents? Why is that funny to you Mavericks fans? Not all of you, but a choice few. Why is that funny? I've had people say, because they always winning. Really? Really? So you can't say that and be a Cowboys fan from the 90s. Because we walk around there with our chest out like, yeah, y'all got us messed up, man. 10-6, and we still going to win the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody worried about Brett Favre. And then we lose to an expansion team in the playoffs. Our excuse was, well, Michael Irvin didn't play a full season. That ain't got nothing to do with having that Sunday evening. It's amazing to me, and I have family and friends. I like the underdog. Why? Me, I've never been an underdog type dude. If you picked the team, I forgot who it was in the NCAA tournament, the 16 seed, I wouldn't pick them. Not because it's never happened, because they're a 16 seed for a reason. I don't want to see we need to get a 15 seed in the Final Four. No, we don't. Give me Carolina, Duke, Michigan State, and Villanova. If I can get all of them in Kansas, if I can get all those teams, any four of those teams in the Final Four, it's going to be entertaining to me. Because they're there for a reason. I don't need no lucky women. They just got hot at the right time. No. Speaking of that, 2011 Mavericks. You got hot at the right time. Did I hate on y'all? No, I did not. But y'all was so good that your owner said, it just doesn't make business sense. And you wonder why you guys can't get a major free agent. Because I think probably a lot of these young cats watch Shark Tank. And I think Mark Cuban plays Shark Tank with the Mavericks. And he's well within his rights because he's an owner. That's his baby. I get it. But don't get all up and don't get all up in the uproar because Lakers, they might be good. I'm mad at Magic right now because he could have got my man DeMarcus Cousins on the cheap. I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago. We talked about this at PF Change. My boys laughed at me. And because I said, hey, Magic could get KD and LeBron and do something. They got the cap space. And my boys like, why would LeBron and KD my point was every year since that 73-9 season, the Lakers have always played them tough in the regular season. We all agree regular season doesn't mean a whole lot. But if I'm a free agent like LeBron or Durant, I might say, hey, they always play us tough. They got some young pieces over there I wouldn't mind going to play with and growing with. I got my rings. LeBron, very business savvy. He's doing his TV thing and all that good stuff out there in LA. He said he's giving the Lakers a 3-year window. He didn't give the land 3 years. He gave Miami 6 years. He signed a 6-year deal. And I believe he was able to opt out after 4. My point is, he's committed to the Lakers. Now, I'm confident that Magic and Pelinka are committed to him. I'm going to be honest with you. Luke Walton is going to have to get them in the playoffs and make a solid run. Because Magic made a statement. If we haven't improved in 2 years, I'm going to step down. No, you're not, Magic. Luke will step down involuntarily. I think I'm going to end on this note because I'm going to have to do this again this evening. But Chris Paul said, run it back. And anybody who's ever played ball, when you say run, hey, let's run that back then. It's always that dude on the sideline. Hold on, dog, what y'all doing? We got to run it back. No, I got next. Insert DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not going to sit here and say, they're going to run away with it because that's not fair to the rest of the NBA because I believe the Rockets are going to be a very formidable team. They're not just going to lay down. I think in the grand scheme of things, they might take that's what y'all got to do to beat us easily. Because they feel like, hey, we had you on the ropes. CP3 doesn't pull that hamstring. There's a strong chance that Houston plays in the finals. I think I'm going to end on this one. I saw something on ESPN. Barkman said, I'm doing the expression. I didn't hear him say it. For the next 10 years, Boston should be able to dominate the East. And I guess he's counting on Kyrie staying in Boston. Kyrie's already made it plain. He wants to go to New York. Boston should be, for the next 4 to 5 years, they should be very formidable. But I think that's all contingent upon Kyrie, Haywood, and all those boys being healthy. At the same time, the East is just weak. Look, y'all sit back and digest this. I gave y'all 10 minutes of pure gold. Hey, see y'all later.